Welcome back. Of course, we are in the season when probably the first sound you hear that tells you what time of year it is the chainsaw. I'm with Roger, I'm at Race Brothers, and we're going to talk about some safety issues where using a chainsaw is concerned. First of all, good to see you. Thanks for having us by.
Good to see you, Tom. Thanks for being here.
Okay, number one, what do you think is the most important thing people need to remember if they're going to put one of these in their hands and start cutting wood?
First of all is understanding the proper operation and settings, your chain tension, proper ways to start it safely. You don't want that thing starting up near your body or anything. You want to have it secure somewhere, and understanding that part before you even start.
So in other words, and I mean I'm guilty of this, as are a lot of guys especially, read the directions is what you're saying.
That's right, that's right.
I would imagine even if you already own a chainsaw, this may be different. You need to know what it can do.
That's correct, that's correct. And each saw had, the size of the saw tells you the projects it'll handle. Don't start on a big project, a little saw.
Right.
And probably don't get a big old heavy one for the little job, too.
Yeah, know the limitations of what you have out in front of you.
That's right.
Okay, what else do you think people need to know about?
Well, one thing, of course, back to the saw, would be make sure your chain is properly adjusted for tension and sharp and ready to go to work. Next thing would be safety equipment.
Yeah, protect yourself.
That's right. Protect your eyes, protect your ears, protect your head. Good way all in one would be right here where you've got the mask, the ear flaps, the hard hat, but you can also get individual goggles, ear plugs and such, but you want to be safe and ready to go.
Yeah, this does the job because so often I know, yeah, I'd use goggles, but then I have a ball cap on. That ball cap is not going to protect me from anything but sunshine.
No, branch falling, twigs flying, debris flying, no, you don't need it.
Now, I would imagine it's also important to understand the area that you're cutting in. Know your circle of operation.
That's right. Make sure you have room to move, which way you can move. Don't be in a tight spot and then all of a sudden have to hurry out of there. You've got to know your space.
Yeah.
Other things that wouldn't hurt is the chainsaw chaps. It's very easy to get when you're cutting low to the ground to get near your legs.
Yeah.
A good pair of boots, gloves, all those things help you have a better experience and be safe.
Yeah, and when you're talking about things like that, of course you see people cutting constantly, just wearing jeans and sneakers and stuff, and that type of clothing. It's not a fashion thing. I mean, really, you are protecting yourself, and all it takes is that one little slip, and it can mean everything.
That's right. Chain moving several thousand RPM, it's not forgiving. It's going to do the damage in a hurry.
How important, as far as, you mentioned making sure that the blade is sharp. How often do you need to do that? Because, I mean, they cut all different types of wood, use it for different projects. I don't know if there's a rule of thumb to kind of adhere to.
Probably not, but if you've seen a spark fly, meaning you maybe hit a rock, a nail or something, you've done some damage there, and it's going to not cut as straight or safely. So a little observation when you start, looking for rough spots in there doesn't hurt a thing. Yeah, pay attention.
It doesn't hurt to examine the chain every time you're going to use the saw.
That's right, that's right.
Now, of course, there are different types. I mean, we've got a steel cutter here, and this is battery. You have gas battery and you have electric.
And there's some brands have electric, and they all have to be safe and operate correctly.
Yeah.
Like you said, you get that electric, don't cut your cord in half.
Yeah, watch where your cord is. Because you can also step on the cord and stumble. And stumbling with a chainsaw in your hand, not a good
idea. No, not at all.
So pay attention to your equipment that you're using. Pay attention to the equipment that you're wearing. Things should go smoothly.
Hopefully that's right. Don't try to climb up on a ladder or reach out on a branch. That's why they make these big old pole saws here that'll reach up 15, 16 feet. Don't try carrying some piece of equipment up there that could slip or kick on you.
Stay firmly grounded.
That's right.
All right. Roger, always good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hey, come on out to Race Brothers. Not only can you learn about chainsaw safety, pick yourself up a nice chainsaw too.
Do it all right here.
There you go.